All right, guys, good morning. Good Friday morning. It's Tech Day, and we have Joey Simpson, the master, the guru, the guy who's going to remind us how to use Vidyard. Seriously. All right, my friend, take it away. It's all yours.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Whenever I hear tech guru, I'm like just the giant nerd in the room is how I look at it. But just want to make sure before I get started, everybody can see my screen. You're looking at CRM here. Cool.
Yep.
So there's also something that Vidyard is beta testing that I wanted to share with everybody. This isn't live yet. I was just given access yesterday. So I'm going to kind of leave that as a teaser at the end as to what they're doing with it. I think it's going to be awesome. And the feedback we're already going to be pushing with them, I'll share with you. But before that, just to walk through a refresher, Vidyard from CRM, you can send Vidyard outside of CRM too. Now, ideally through CRM, if you send it from here, I actually pulled up one of Lisa's as an example. If you send from CRM, remember, it brands it to you. So it actually will have your information, your apply now, and then on a cell phone, remember, on any device, so let me actually make this a iPhone 12. Let me shrink all this code down. That's what whatever device they're on, iPad, cell phone, laptop, desktop, Mac, PC, does not matter. That's the experience that Vidyard and CRM kind of cultivate. So the easiest way that we like to look at it is if you're sending a video to a brand new client or brand new agent, we'd recommend doing it this way. If you already have a good relationship and you're already communicating, you can actually do it right through Microsoft Outlook. So if you have not set this up, just reach out to me. We'll set up a one-on-one. But basically, it looks like this where I can click Vidyard. And you can have Vidyard in Microsoft Outlook. So if I was going to write an email to Lisa, I could say, hi, Lisa, check out the blah, 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 whatever. And then I can go grab my video, hit share. It drops the video into the body of the email. So you don't have to do it from CRM every single time. I would recommend, like I said, if it's a brand new lead, if you're on DPLP or something like that, or a borrower just started your 1003 and you haven't met them yet, definitely do it from CRM because you're really cultivating what the experience they're getting. But if it's an established relationship, maybe you want to send a video to a processor or an underwriter, or even amongst yourselves. Like, let's say, Ira, you have a question on a loan and you send it over to Lisa, you can record your screen and then quickly email her, hey, check this out. Same if you have a question for marketing. Let's say you guys you need help with something, you're not sure, you can record your screen and send it to me as a video. It makes communication that much easier instead of typing up a big old email to go back and forth. So again, just know that Vidyard does exist within Outlook. If you need help getting it set up, just ping me and we'll get that rocking for you. But try to think of that as like two paths, right? So brand new client, brand new relationship, I would recommend doing it from CRM just because it looks nice. But if you do it, you already have the relationship, then Outlook would work just fine too. So to send from CRM, we're just going to walk through that real quick, and we're going to start on a leader contact. It doesn't matter. It's the same steps for both. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my old Joey Simpson contact. He's totally a real person. And once we're on the leader contact record itself, it's the drop down over here next to send app invite. Right over there, it's a little drop down, and then send video message. While this is loading, a quick note too, we have a new way that you can sign into Vidyard. We actually worked with them very closely to get single sign-on, so that's exciting. If any of you are doing any recruiting, we have a separate process for you, but if you're just using Vidyard for yourself, it's all single sign-on now, which is exciting. So no more password, 12-character nonsense. Sorry, Lisa, for you, yours is still the 12-character one. But if you're just using this for you, no more password stuff. It's all single sign-on now. So that's exciting. But after we hit that drop-down, send video message, it brings us here. Now, by default, it's going to pull in your Loan Depot account. Keep in mind, if we click on folders on the left, we have a bunch of parent account stuff you can use too. So if I scroll through here, let's say you want to do a video with Mello. We have the canned corporate stuff if you wanted to use it. Do you have to? No, of course not. But if, like Mello Home, for example, you want to explain it to an agent, that's a great opportunity to share that video. But in this case, I'm just going to go back to my personal folder. And I'm going to grab, your Tom Ferry post invite. There we go. I'm going to select it. Bottom right, I'm going to hit share. And now, because I have the email address on file and SMS, I can now send it as an email and a text message at the same time. You can change the text message if you want. You can say, hi there. And I did actually talk with, I think Justin's on the call here. We have a request in with our dev team. So right now we know that it's kind of a pain when you send from CRM, it's not your cell phone number. We have a request in with the dev team to add a little blurb at the end that says, this is my work number, blah, blah. So it's automatic. You don't have to type that every time. So while that's with the dev team, you can still type that. So this is my work. Please call my cell, and then blah, 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 right? So then from there, we can just hit send at the bottom right. Now, if you go down here and you see it's gray, that's because we haven't done the email template, right? So we need to put that in. So hello, Joey, look at my face. And then in the body, hi there, check out this clip, blah, 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 whatever. And then we can even hit preview to see what it's going to look like. And then we can now hit send. That's one-to-one. So one contact, one realtor, one lead, one-to-one video. If you want to do a mass, OmniConnect, I'm sure you're all familiar with sending OmniConnect, which, by the way, I want to tell everybody, this sentence scheduled, ignore it. Don't even bother. Don't waste your time going here anymore. We're actually trying to get this removed. We're aware that it's not accurate, but we promise emails are sending. So just know that they are sending. I'm going to make sure everybody knows about a report that you can pull that is way more accurate than that. So if you go to the sentence scheduled item, cool, but I'm going to tell you just ignore it going forward. It's pretty useless. So anyways, getting back to video. So we're going to do, let's say I want to do a mass video to all of my pre-qual. So now I want to do select object, transaction, record is going to be retail mortgage, my records because they're my loans. I want to make sure I hit my borrowers. I don't need to hit listing and buying agents. I could if I wanted to, but I want to hit all of my pre-quals. Now I'm going to scroll on down and do role equals borrower. But you could, if you wanted to hit the listing agent, buying agent, co-borrower, borrower all simultaneously, you could. But in this case, I'm just going to select borrower, add filter. Now I'm going to go over here and empower loan number starts with the number 3 because it's a 3 series loan. I'm going to hit add filter. Now from here, I could just go right here and pick a communication method in video. You can filter other things. So let's say you want to do a certain credit score, AUS result, appraised value, APR, interest rate, DTI. We could go down a very deep rabbit hole on that, but for today's purposes, we're going to do pick a communication method.
Hey, Joey. Ira wants to know, I know that there is a way to do it. Can you show also when you're done how to save the filter so that you could go back and use that same filter when you want to send another video?
Yeah, I'll show you right now. So before we even do the video component, right here, guys, at the top right, there's a little save icon. If I click the save icon, I can now call this my transactions 3 series. And then in the description, all my loans that are 3 series.
And
Now,
I think, I'm sorry, I think he also wants to know how to save the email content as a template.
That is possible with Vidyard. I don't think we'll have enough time to go that far today.
Okay.
But you can, absolutely. So to that point, so let's go back. Let's just do, I'm just going to pick something else because I don't have the transactions that are my name. So I'm just going to do borrow real quick. So there is a way to save the template with video, but let's pretend here's my loans, right? My 3 series. I'm going to select them and then now send video email. And it's saying, hey, are you sure? I am, proceed. So just like the one-to-one, it's going to ask us, okay, you've told us who you want to email. Now, what do you want to email? What content? You could simply click new video and just do a brand new video. Or if you wanted to grab one you already had recorded, so I'll just do this one, whatever this is, share. And here, Ira and everybody, this is where you can actually grab a template where it says insert
Hey,
template
Joey.
here. Yeah.
Real quick, the screen he just saw, notice how every video is called Vidyard video?
Yes.
That's why it's so important to make sure you name your videos.
Yes. That's a great call, Justin. Make sure every time you record something, I don't care if you name it, Justin 1, just be as detailed as possible, like send your Tom Ferry post invite, right? Because yeah, if you record 5, 6, 7, 8 of these in a day, to Justin's point, yeah, you're gonna have to go watch it to figure out what it is, who it's for. Yeah,
Absolutely.
so good call out, Justin. Yeah, make sure you name your videos, just like you would name anything else. After we grab the video, and share. And we are working on some new templates that will be available, but if anyone wants to learn how to build a template, I can set up a one-on-one with you. But if I click insert template, you can grab one that you already created. So it is useful for sure. It's a kind of another training from today, but right here, I've got 11 recipients, subject line, blah, 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 message body, blah, 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 blah. I can click preview to see what it's going to look like. And then I can simply hit end at the bottom right. So again, it's one-to-one, lead, contact, borrower, partner, financial planner, attorney, and then you have mass, which is through Omni with video. Now that's within CRM. Like I said, think about how you want to communicate. If it's brand new person, you've never met them, recommendation would be from CRM because this is what they'll see. If it's somebody that you have a great relationship with, you already have business with them, Outlook would work just as well. Outlook is much faster in my opinion because it's Outlook, so you can open up any email. You can reply to emails. So let's say I go to this one from myself. I can reply, and then here I can type in blah, 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 hey, Joey, and then Vidyard, grab my video and send without even having to touch CRM. That's kind of where it does come into benefit in using it in Outlook. Again, if you need help getting it set up, just ping me and we'll walk through it together. But that's sending from CRM. Vidyard itself, we purposely did not create training on Vidyard itself, mainly because it is another system that you would learn. However, if you want to learn more, just reach out to me. Some of you are not going to want to learn all of Vidyard. Some of you are going to want to live and breathe in here. One of the cool things I will share with all of you is the analytics. We're working on ways to pump this into CRM, and there's some that's there today, but if I click on Lisa's Insights here, and I go to Insights Dashboard, all of you have access to your own insights. So if you want to see how many views you're getting, so Lisa, if I go back 90 days, you can see like, okay, on what day was this? December 29th, you got quite a few. And then you can go down here and see like your #1 video. You can even see what devices people are watching it on. So again, it is a little bit to learn. And that's why I encourage you, if you want to learn this, reach out to me. We'll do a one-on-one. But that's why we don't do this in the masses yet, because some people are just getting into doing video. And I'd rather just you do video first, and then let's talk analytics later. But it is available if you want to learn.
Joey, that's amazing. It's that easy to see those insights and to see all that stuff.
Well, and what it does is it encourages you to keep doing it too, right? Because you're looking at 80% of your video was watched. And this seems like a low number, but that's actually pretty high. And when you think about 80% of your video is being watched, 82%, 86, you're averaging over 80% for your top videos. That means
So
people are watching.
I don't do a lot. I just do good ones. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, I should hand out like Vidyard Oscars is what I should start doing. But it's true though, but that's big, guys. Think about that, right? The average attention span, think about TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all these other Instagram Reels that are out there. If somebody's watching 1 minute of your video, anything over like 10 seconds, you're golden. And Justin, I know you do a lot of videos. If you want to share any insight and kind of what you see with it, I mean, like I said, anything over 10 seconds, you're still getting people watching 80% of your video.
Well, look at the time too. I mean, Lisa nailed it. I always tell people, I try to at the beginning of the video tell people what they're buying for time is. Someone watched 86% of her video, which equates to 1 minute. Look at the times on all those. None of her videos are over 2 minutes, right? If you click on a video, I mean, some of them can be, I guess, if you're trying to do a training or something, but if you're just sending a message, you got to keep it concise. As soon as someone sees like 10 seconds of 7 minutes, like, yeah, no, thanks, Justin. I gotta go. But if it's a minute, you can always finish a minute, right? So yeah, I just think people are hesitant to use video. I try to put myself in their shoes. If I'm sending this as a written email, or if I'm receiving this message as a written email explaining FHA just lowered the monthly MIP by 30 bips, there's so many numbers and bips and basis points and upfront that I'm not going to watch that if I'm like a common realtor. But if it's a video, I get to see Lisa, hear Lisa, I'm going to listen to Lisa, and it's just so much more impactful. It's easier, I think. It's like why Shane Stanton always makes his emails. He writes it like Joey showed you the preview button. I love because you can even if you still want to summarize it, if your message is technical, you can still do that below the video, but the video up top gives them the option to also watch it. So I kind of like that. If people disagree, well, I like clear, concise email written. Well, great. Then still do that, but put the option to watch the video up top. Or like Lisa's, this is perfect. You could do a
this
video
was a
today on the
training,
lower.
this was a training video, internal.
Well,
So,
no, but I like how you can do yourself in a little bubble sometimes. Like I like to do like FHA lowers their mortgage insurance. I'll go Google an article, FHA lowers mortgage insurance. So now it's the Wall Street Journal showing that FHA lowered, then usually it's a catchy headline, right? Which everyone loves.
right.
Cheaper homes for lower income borrowers or something. And then it's me talking, and it's not Loan Depot branded asset behind me. It's a news article that I'm talking in front of.
I loved
So-
that idea. You said that the other day, Justin, and I thought that was gold. That you put something behind you that's not Loan Depot branded, like it's an article from a high level third party source that people are automatically gonna give value to.
And on that note, so this kind of brings me to the third component. So we have CRM, that's the basic, right? You have Vidyard outside of CRM, and now what Lisa and Justin are talking about, everybody. So I just Googled mortgage news, right? So I can go find any article. So let's do mortgage news daily. It's a popular one. And so I can find, okay, mortgage rates inch lower. So here we go, right? Now I have this article. Now if I use the Chrome extension, this little alien face up here, now I'm going to do screen and cam. Let me move this down a little bit. Now when I click the camera here and I do screen and cam, now you're going to see me in the bottom corner. Woo, there I am. And then you can even click this big, massive little expand camera. So now you're front and center. Hey, everybody, got some great news right behind my ugly mug here.
I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so you could say right behind me is this article. I'm going to get to it. Just want to say hello, happy Friday. Hope you're well. Hope you're warm, staying out there. But hey, I'm going to walk you through this. So I'm going to shrink my face down. And you can even click and move it too. So if you want to move yourself to the top middle, bottom corner, wherever, and then you just start recording. And then you can even take that pen. I'm going to hit entire screen here. I'm going to share my whole screen here. Going to count down 3, 2, 1. Hey, introduction, Joey here. Da, da, da. Look at it. Look at this. Mortgage rates inch lower for the first time in 2 weeks. Well, what does that mean? Let's talk about that. So I'm going to use my fancy little pen here. We keep pretty timely track of mortgage rates. I mean, there's your script, right? And then you can highlight, okay, here's 30-year fixed. Well, I'm just using my mouse to draw on the screen in a terrible way, but you get the idea. And so to Justin and Lisa's point, it doesn't have to be Loan Depot branded flyers and whatever. Go find an article, talk about it. Because you have to remember, when people go turn on the TV or turn on the news, they go on Facebook or whatever, what are they hearing, right? Rates, they're never going to go down, and it's the worst time to buy in the history of the market. Well, rates are still historically low. And when you think about what you can do with this stuff in terms of video, walk them through it. And, be the resource. And in the video component, especially sharing your screen, like Justin and Lisa said, doesn't have to be Loan Depot. It's you, right? It's you that you're selling. And this is just another way to capitalize on the tools available with Vidyard.
Yeah, we got a couple of that's cool in the chat, Joey. So you're winning the morning, my friend.
I love it. So then to Justin's point, once I hit stop recording, what do we need to do? Name the video. Mortgage News Daily. What's today? 2/24. And now that I've done it, I can actually now close out of this. And then if I want to go to CRM.
Hey, Joey.
Yeah.
There was a button there, edit video. What does that do? What does that allow you to do?
Edit your video. Now the video editing in Vidyard is not like Adobe Premiere or Canva Pro. The editor in Vidyard is really more like you can trim the video. That's about it right now. We do have feedback with them. They have other companies that use Vidyard that have asked for editing capabilities, but since it's all web-based, to think about file storage and all these other components that go into it, like adding text to the video. I know that's been a big ask. So when you click edit video, it literally brings you here where you can actually trim the video. You can actually, if I scroll down, you can choose a different thumbnail. You can choose a thumbnail. You can upload a thumbnail if you want. One thing I would encourage all of you to do, like today, and again, if you need help walking through Vidyard natively, please ping me, we'll get together, is starting to add captions. The reason for this, and this is a lot of behind the scenes that you guys you're not privy to, but our Loan Depot websites, everything is ADA, which is the American Disabilities Act, compliant. So think about your visually impaired buyers, your hearing impaired buyers. So if you do request a caption here, it's free. Vidyard will actually automatically generate a caption for you. So it'll put the text at the bottom of the video of whatever you're saying. I would encourage that. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'd love to see what, I didn't know we had that ability. That's amazing. And I would love to see what that looks like.
Sure. I'll just go ahead and do that right now.
Alec Hansen does that on his podcasts.
Yeah.
Kevin's asking if these features are all available on the mobile app as well.
No, the mobile app is basically just a recording tool. That's how I would look at the mobile app. The mobile app is great because anything you record on the mobile app will store in your online account and be available in CRM. I would think of the mobile app more as just a way to record, because your cell phone camera is going to be much better quality than this little thing on our laptops. So I would say use the mobile app to record and then do everything else on your computer or tablet. Just because the mobile app that's not their primary focus. Again, their primary focus is their web app. But I will take that as feedback to them to see if they have anything development-wise on that. But yeah, Lisa, right here, once it's done processing, I'll refresh the screen. It's usually pretty quick, depending on how long the video, of course, is. That's how long it's going to take.
Yeah, I think that one might have been a little bit longer because it was internal.
There it is. It's done.
Wow.
Now, if I hit publish, now when I go to play your video, okay, I'm going to refresh.
Yeah, this is how to not include upfront MIP in your loan amount for people who do reverse.
Let me grab, there we go. That's what I wanted. Copy link. Okay. Yep, there it is. See how the CC is there? Enable captions. Now,
That's amazing.
again, yeah, and it's just, I would do it for every video, honestly, because like I said, you're hearing impaired borrowers, visually impaired borrowers. You want to make sure we're catering to all. Not a requirement, but I mean, maybe anybody that speaks a foreign language, you know, there are other languages available in there as well, so you could tap into that. So I do have, again, I want to remind everybody that you all should know by now, but if you don't, that's cool. On the Marketing Hub, under marketing requests, it's right here, request a marketing one-on-one. That's so you can book time with me. Just go find day and time if you need it. One thing that we introduced recently.
I'm going to mute Don. Hang on. There you go. Go ahead.
Thank you. One of the things we just introduced, and Lisa, I know in Rosella and Justin as well, this came from the meeting, is this little guy right here. So if you click that, it'll actually open up Microsoft Teams automatically with a Teams message to Fallon and myself and another marketing manager. So this is kind of more of the, I call it the bat phone. If you need something like right away, you need to talk to marketing like, hey, I need to, instead of going to Teams and trying to find us and message us, if you just click that send a message, that will send us a message immediately on Teams if it's an emergency. We're still kind of testing that out. I mean, we'll see how it goes, honestly, but we just put it out there on the hub, and if people find it, great, but we're just kind of seeing how it goes. But I want to make sure you all knew that was there too.
So Joey, the hub, just really quick, the hub has a massive amount of information on it. And sometimes finding, you know, it's like, even me, I go to the marketing hub a lot and I'm like, oh my God, I have to go back and go through the steps to get to where I can request the one-on-one. I mean, is there a recommendation? Like, should we be tabbing this as like, hey, this is the marketing hub. Hey, this is, you know, just, it just is, it's a lot.
You can bookmark these. So right here, if you guys want to book, if you want to bookmark this page, once you click request a marketing one-on-one, you can save this link up at the top and then just bookmark it to your Chrome and then go click on it. You don't have to go, you don't have to go through the hub. That's just what we like try to coach everyone to do, is just get familiar with it. Because we actually just put in here too, Barry Habib coming back on March 1st. So we really want to try and drive traffic here so people are aware of kind of what's coming out. But yeah, no, you're welcome to bookmark the page and just save it.
That's awesome. So Terry, is there a step-by-step for this in training? So Joey, do you have any recorded trainings regarding this?
do. Regarding the CRM component, it's actually going to be right here. Step 3, I can drop this link into the chat.
Okay, that'd be great.
CRM, and then step 5, mass email/video.
Okay.
So I'll drop
All right, that's good. And then Kevin's saying he doesn't have those extensions on his Chrome. What's the best way for him to get them?
You have 2 options, Kevin. I can either do it for you, or if you want to try and do it, if you just open a tab in Chrome here and type in Vidyard Chrome extension, you can install it yourself. You do not need IT. And the one you're going to look for is chrome.google.com, Vidyard webcam screen. It's that one right there. And then you can simply click add to Chrome at the top right. So you can try it. And if you can't figure it out, just let me know and I can do share screen with you and just do it for you.
There you go. Will
Joey's
you
the
throw
Outlook
that link in there
extension.
too?
Sorry, what was that?
I wanted you to throw the link in. I don't know what Justin
Oh,
wants.
sure.
Just Google it, Lisa. Is the Outlook extension, does that require IT override?
It does not.
Good.
Is that simple to do yourself?
It is, yeah. So when you're in Outlook here, if you go to get add-ins at the top, it looks like this little block with the little plus. If I click that, you can just search for Vidyard. And it's a little green alien face. And then you just click add. And that's it.
Love it. Teach him to fish, Joey.
I love it.
Absolutely. All right, you guys, this has been a lot, and I am so grateful, Joey, that we recorded this and that you're always available for us. So thank you, my friend.
Hey, Joey,
Truly, you
Thank you for helping
are
me.
amazing.
Joey,
Yeah.
Lisa. The one thing I'd like to mention, if anybody's not aware, is you taught me how to do this. You can do a video on your computer with your camera, save it like in Zoom, and you can also upload that to Vidyard. So you do have other options too. You don't have to do them all in Vidyard.
Correct. I did have one more thing to leave as a teaser. And
Go
what
for
I
it.
was mentioning too is virtual backgrounds. So Vidyard does have a beta like virtual background, but I mean, honestly, since people are kind of getting back in the office, they're not really pushing that as heavy anymore. So to Ira's point, if you record it in Teams or in Zoom, you can still upload that with the virtual background to Vidyard. It's a couple extra steps, but I mean, the more you do videos, the less you're probably going to care, quite honestly, unless you're like, you got the kids in the background or something. But yeah, just a heads up there. So the last thing I want to share, again, this is not live, this is in beta, but I want to share this because I think it's incredibly exciting what Vidyard is looking to do. So I get the question often is, can Vidyard be live? And as we know, it's a video tool, not like Zoom. So what they are developing is something called Vidyard Rooms, where it's still not live, but what it turns into is more of a kind of like a place where you can send consumers or agents, or we're still trying to sort that through with them of who would have access, what would it be, all of that's to come. But I just thought I'd share it because it has this really cool section on the right where you can actually link different things. So in this case, I linked to a lifetime guarantee flyer. You can have videos in the middle, but then beneath that is a really cool comment section. So if you think about using that in terms of even internally, Lisa, like for your team, you could say like, hey guys, here's a video about the new whatever, or the Fed did this. Then your team could actually be actively commenting within this little room, if you will. Anyone, it's just a link that you could save to. So again, this is not live. I want to be clear on that. But we are pushing Vidyard on like, and the reason they gave us access is because we're like constantly saying, what else can you do, Vidyard? What else can you do? And they're real excited to work with us on like, what else can we do? So I just wanted to show this as kind of a teaser of like kind of where Vidyard's head is going in terms of what they can produce in terms, engagement is really what the takeaway is here. So imagine a day where you have a room, if you will, let's call it, Lisa's reverse mortgage room, where it can be an internal place, kind of like your own internal hub, if you will, for all things reverse. And you can have links to flyers, links to videos, your videos in the middle here, which can be playlists. You can have more than one video as a playlist in here.
Wow.
And then people can actively comment on that video.
So what do they think the ETA is on that?
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to myself in the video. Good question. I have a meeting with them probably next week. We're still kind of sorting through ETAs. I just got access yesterday.
Nice.
So and trust me, I'm going to be throwing everything in the kitchen sink at them Because like, first of all, obviously this is not, you know, what we would want for retail. I want like the apply now. I want the, you know, your cell phone number to click to dial. You know, I want this to be
Right.
mobile. So if I'm a
Right.
consumer and I can see this on my phone, right? How would this work on my phone? Right. So I'm pushing them for a hell of a lot of development, because like, this is just like, we're just pouring the foundation, right? In terms of what this can be, but I'm definitely going to be pushing them. So no ETA yet. I just wanted to share it as something cool and exciting that is coming. And we're going to be working directly with them on feedback. So anything you guys have with video, please pass it along to me. I meet with Vidyard regularly, and they're real excited to take on anything that, you know, we can help move the needle on too.
Iris said, click to dial on SMS video would be awesome.
You can click to dial. When you say SMS video, what do you mean by that? The customer?
Ira? Nope, you're
Sorry.
muted. There you go.
Sorry, I had to find the unmute button. So you know when we send a video out and we send it email and we send it to Mellow SMS. So do they have the ability, if they're watching it on their cell phone, to just punch that and dial automatically, or is that a feature that needs to be added?
Yeah, so like Lisa's here. If I roll my mouse over this, it says dial 203-400. If I'm on my cell phone, actually I'll just do that. Let's pretend I'm on my iPhone 12. Bleh. And then I'm on my phone here, and then I tap that phone number.
It has the same feature.
Right.
And if we're sending it through Outlook, they don't get any of that background stuff. They're just getting the video.
If you send it through from Outlook, it still will have the contact card at the end. So at the end, it will still have your phone number, your apply now, all of that's still there too. And see how it says dial still?
Got it.
But even though it's not through the other, like this page, it still will have your contact card at the end with your links, your apply now, visit my site, email me, and all of these are linked out.
But it's also, because it's going through Outlook, it's gonna have your email signature too.
Right, it's gonna have your
Exactly.
email signature. So Judy's asking to confirm if we want a virtual background using Vidyard, do we need to record in Zoom or Teams and upload?
Yes.
Yes, okay, and Kevin's having trouble finding Vidyard even after he didn't see it there.
No, what I did the same thing, Lisa. Once you add that extension, Joey, correct me, but you don't see it on your inbox. You only see it when you compose an email.
Compose an email.
Yeah, or reply to an email. When
Okay.
you're in Outlook, it's when you compose an email or reply.
That's when
to
it
one,
shows up.
That's when the camera shows up, correct?
Got it. And Terry May, new Vidyard functionality. What is this eventually opened up to other lender subscribers?
Yeah, what Joey is pushing them to do, can we use that from a recruiting standpoint to say, you know, when it comes, is Vidyard gonna sell that functionality to their other subscribers?
I'm sure they will, but I don't know of other lenders they work with. I know that I've talked to some recruits who have mentioned they've looked at Vidyard, but most of our competitors, they use BombBomb from what I've seen, because that's the native video function. Yeah, because BombBomb's the native functioning video tool in Total Expert. So as far as I know, I mean, and this is part of why they come to us, is because we've been pushing them for a long time. And a lot of the features that you guys see today came from Loan Depot, actually. So the fact that they gave us access to this is awesome. And you'll notice that, you know, I've already got Shane in here looking around. So definitely recruiting is one of the other use cases for this, but also agent engagement, builder engagement, financial planner. I mean, first-time home buyer. Imagine creating a room specific to first-time home buyer. You know, and then you can have marketing specific to that video.
Hey, Joey,
Yeah.
I know we're over time, but that person, you know, the recruiting part too, sometimes I'll send someone that as a recruiting video, and a lot of times they ask me how I do it, right? Then I build a relationship with them, showing them how to use Vidyard. Even if they don't come here, they think of me every time they make a Vidyard. Now, if you're not recruiting, most people in this room, when I send an email, like I'm gonna do later today, to every single realtor contact I have, so let's say it's 2,000, the biggest response I get was, that was awesome. How did you do this? Right. And you sort of become the Vidyard resource. You become the Joey Simpson for some of your realtor partners. And let's face it, it's so much better to talk to them weekly about Vidyard tips and tricks and what's working and be their cheerleader than it is to like 2-1 buy downs, mortgage news updates. You can get so close to your realtor partners by being their like marketing buddy. So obviously twofold deliver information with Vidyard, but I think you'll be surprised at how many connections you can make by teaching other realtors, financial planners, referral sources how to use Vidyard and have them fun with it. That's what I do.
I love that.
I do too, Justin. That's a great call out because you're bringing value, right? In a way that they probably are paying out of pocket. I talked to a recruit the other day who said his realtor's paying thousands of dollars when they could get it for free. And just so everybody's aware in this room, Vidyard, there is a free version. They can only do up to 25 videos. And I believe like all these features you're seeing, they're locked out for the free version. So just everyone's aware in this room, Loan Depot pays for the pro version for all of you. So you have all the bells and whistles. But if a realtor, like Justin said, is interested, there is a free version they could use, but there are some limitations there. But I think that's great, Justin, especially on bringing the value, right, of video. Because some of them, they know they need to do it. If video is not going away, right? As smartphones get smarter, It's only going to get enhanced. And, if you want to use Chat GPT to type up a little script, do it. Right? You use Chat GPT and say, hey, give me 5 reasons to buy now. And it will spit out some script too.
Judy's got one last question, and then Joey, we thank you so much. But she said, can our realtors who are on Total Expert use Vidyard?
I mean, they can use Vidyard whether they're on Total Expert or not. Vidyard, Total Expert has BombBomb as the native out of the box feature. They have to pay for that, I believe. The free Total Expert account does not come with BombBomb as far as I know. If they want to use BombBomb, they just pay for it, but they could still use Vidyard for the free account outside of the Total Expert integration.
Okay. Guys, anybody have any last minute questions on this? Anything?
Real super duper quick. If I put
No,
that,
Chad, sorry, not you. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
if I put that extension on,
Yeah.
am I going to lose the little alien head in the? Is that what we just said? That I'm going to lose the alien head in my browser?
No. Yeah, if you put the extension on, that's just added.
Right there. He's still going to be there, right?
You want it to be there.
You're adding it to Outlook.
Yeah, I seen that, and that was cool.
Yeah, if you add it to Outlook, it doesn't remove it from Chrome or anything.
Got it. That was my question.
I
Quick
love that.
question.
Guys,
Quick,
wait,
sorry.
hang on 1 second. Really quick, guys. Terry, before you go, guys, just a week ago, Taylor just talked to us about this. She was on a call real quick and she said, hey, I just jumped into the office and I did 7 videos. You just got all you need. Just watch this thing and go from there. Terry, go ahead.
So we take one of the canned videos that we've done in the past or a new video, our profile, our SIG block gets added to it, correct?
Yeah, that's automatic. Like Lisa's here, at the end of every video, this gets added automatically for you. So if you have Facebook, we can put your links in. It's all apply now is automatic. All of this is automatic. You don't have to do anything.
Nice. Joey, thank you so much. You've been amazing. Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Guys, this is going to come out on the fall.